All right, good evening, y'all. My name is Tiffany Wilson, and I am a Diamond brand ambassador, and I am so excited to be on here tonight with y'all and sharing. I've been with Plexus for over 7 years, and this topic is one that always seems to come up, fear. Okay, so a few months ago when I did a call, we talked about where you get stuck, overwhelmed, if you have bad habits that are self-sabotaging, and I shared how to recognize and break the cycle of quitting. Tonight, I want to share some of the top fears in our industry and encourage you to be bold and confident and break out of fear, failure, frustration into freedom. Okay, and I'm also going to share a couple book recommendations that I think will help you with each different fear as well. So before I begin, I want y'all to understand that through all the times in our business, the truth is we're never going to encounter perfection, okay? We're going to encounter many trials, adversaries, and it's important to remember what Napoleon Hill said. And he said that fear robs you of opportunities by derailing your mindset, but true greatness is on the other side of temporary defeat, okay? So starting off tonight, I want to do a little experiment. So if y'all are ready, so I want you to take a look around the room right now where you're sitting, and I want you to find everything that's red, okay? So look around, see what's red, make a mental note. Now I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to try to repeat everything read out loud, okay? So I'll give everyone a few seconds to do this. Okay, now I want y'all to open your eyes, and I want you to name out something that's blue, okay? It's a lot more difficult, right? And it probably is because you were just focused on what was red, okay? So often in self-disciplined business setting, it's hard for us to shift our focus when we have something specific in mind. We tend to fix our mind on certain things, whether it's our kids' schedules, work to-do lists, dinner ideas, preparing for vacation, or just getting through the day, okay? So it's easy to become consumed by these tasks and lose all peripheral vision. Or as in tonight's call, it's easy to become consumed by fear, failure, and leading into frustration, and then lose a sense of your why, okay? It's easy to compare our journeys to others' journeys. It's easy to question why we do what we do. And this is also why it's important to take a moment and recalibrate your lens, okay? Y'all know that you've heard that your why is so important and it drives your business. But yet I still hear all the time stories of teammates that are getting crippled by fear, okay? Only in coaching, they begin to realize, oh my goodness, it's actually fear holding me back. And I love Napoleon Hill. Another Napoleon Hill quote, he says, it's one of the strangest anomalies of life that the absence of fear and not formal education or brilliance of mind is a major cause of individual success. So he is saying, y'all, that the absence of fear, not education, has to do with success. Yet think about this, friends. For most of us, fear is not absent. There is an inner voice, the one that tells us that our best efforts aren't enough, that we'll never make it, that we won't ever be able to do the things that she can, and it crushes you, right? So tonight, it's time to stop tearing ourselves down, okay? 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5 says, you take every thought captive to obey Christ, letting the word of God be the record that plays in your mind throughout the day. So if we don't value ourselves, y'all, that's a pretty low standard for how we need to love others, okay? So how often do you face fears or have fears and then choose not to jump? How often do you feel your fears so strongly that you become paralyzed and stop taking action altogether? So tonight we're going to talk about 10 common fears and how to move forward into action. And you're going to find the courage to jump through your fears by becoming aware of what's holding you back, okay? Fear is a liar, y'all. Have you ever heard that Zach Williams song? He's like, fear, he is a liar. He'll take your breath, stop you in your steps. He'll rob your rest, steal your happiness. So cast your fear in the fire, because fear, he is a liar. I love that song. But anyway, so to effectively move into the direction of your dreams, mindset becomes critical. And it's simply making a choice to move forward through fear and into action to catch your dreams, okay? An inspiring affirmation that I've read to myself over the years comes from Marianne Williamson. She's a Christian author, and she says that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? Okay, love that. All right, so pen and paper time, y'all. Fear number one, pushy. So you hear, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be that person. I don't know if I can do another voice, but okay, listen, y'all. If you aren't that person in any other area of your life, why would you be now, okay? If you approach people with authentic enthusiasm and focus on their needs, success comes from just simply talking to people, okay? Jim Rohn says that to succeed in sales, simply talk to lots of people every day. And here's what's exciting. There's lots of people. So you're only sharing something that you are passionate about, and it's inspiring to others. You being pushy is an assumption that you're placing on yourself, and you need to stop, okay? You have products and an opportunity that people are desperate for. They need and desire what you have to offer. Both great affirmations, okay? Remember, you are not being pushy, you're being professional. So you sharing is just as you would share your favorite restaurant, book, movie. So why should this be any different? Okay. Book recommendation, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I will post all these this evening as well, so you'll have the full list of book recommendations. All right, fear number two is rejection, okay? So you hear, no, thank you. I don't think so. Oh, maybe later, you might even get an eye roll, a sarcastic glance, a turn back. Someone might say something snarky. But y'all, listen, rejection doesn't mean you aren't good enough, okay? It means that the other person has failed to notice what you have to offer, okay? And it truly means not right now, okay? It's not about you. It never was, and it never will be. Their lack of interest has nothing to do with you, okay? So repeat that. Their lack of interest has nothing to do with you. You should love the rejection slips because they're going to get you closer to the yes that's going to get you closer to your next goal, okay? So think of the waitress asking you, if you want more water or more coffee or maybe dessert, and perhaps you say no. Are you rejecting her? No, you're just simply saying not right now. You might have that on the next visit, okay? The book recommendation for this would be Go for No. Yes is the destination. No is how you get there by Richard Fenton. So Go for No by Richard Fenton. All right, fear number three, judge. So you hear someone will think I'm crazy for choosing network marketing and wanting to build my own business. Someone will think I'm trying to use them. Will they make fun of me? No, I can't with my voice. Okay, a few rejections, okay, y'all, might stir up some painful memories, moving forward, as well as mixing in low expectations, okay? And I get it, but those few, you're going to get, those first few rejections, you're going to get those, and you're going to maybe feel paralyzed, or maybe you're feeling paralyzed, and you might start to think, oh, maybe this isn't for you, maybe you made a mistake, but why, friends? Why do we care so much about what other people think, okay? Why do we allow their judgment of us to affect us so dramatically and to paralyze us to the point where we steal our own dreams, okay? Basketball coach John Wooden said, you can't let praise or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one. Okay, so you need to make a decision to be done with dread. Stay true to you and your journey, regardless of the judgment of others. Y'all, when I got made fun of at the beginning of my business, I was silver at a wedding. We had breakfast that morning, and literally all of my husband's family was making fun of me. Okay, like laughing, like it was insane.
Did you give up on? No, I'm still working at it.
Okay. Bad talker. All right. So anyway, they were all making fun of me, y'all. Okay. Then a family member messaged my own mother on Plexus saying that Plexus was a diet supplement and I was going to become anorexic. Like, I had a lot to deal with in the beginning of my business, but I had a choice, y'all. I could become frozen in fear, or I could turn that negative judgment into fuel to power my actions. And I am thankful that I did just that. And I said to them, okay, y'all are going to see me driving that Lexus, waving hello, and calling you from the beaches of Hawaii with my 6-figure income. Thank you. Okay, that's why I said that to them. And y'all, I didn't care that they were judging me. I had already decided to boldly believe in myself and my dreams, okay? The truth is, friends, certain people are going to feel threatened by you, by people like you, because people who find the courage, people like you are people who find the courage to follow their dreams, okay? So really, their negativity is just a reflection of their disappointment in themselves, okay? Think about that. Rather than taking responsibility, they try to make themselves feel better by transferring their self-disappointment and lack of courage to you. Okay, you need to move on. You need to find people that support and love you, motivate you, and lift you up. You'll grow in this business, but unfortunately, some of your friends and family might not, okay? And remember, y'all, what they think of you is none of your business, okay? You cannot pay your bills or provide your meals with their opinions anyway, okay? Yo, I have been a diamond for over 3 years now, and I want to tell you that I still get made fun of. I still get laughed at, y'all. With my income, trips, all of that, changing lives, I still get made fun of and talked down to. And you have to learn to accept their response graciously, because they don't know what they don't know. So understand that it's not right now, and then move on towards your dreams. A good book about this mindset is Millionaire Mind by Thomas Stanley, okay? All right. Okay, fear number 4 is leadership, okay? So you hear, I bought a business for $19.95. Now what? Will they believe I can lead them to success? Why would she look to me as a leader? Okay, these questions are also why many times you're holding back and only offering the products to people, okay? When they desperately need the opportunity, okay? So you're sitting safely on the sidelines waiting for magic to happen, but sorry, y'all, there is no magic. You create the leaders and you be the leader you're looking for 100% of the time, okay? So, and why are you truly fearful of leadership? What is it, you know? Do y'all know that the biggest out of comfort zone for me was these calls? It was these calls right here. And now I love doing them, okay? But I never wanted to be on camera leading calls. I never wanted to share something on Thursday night book club. But you know what, y'all? I stepped out of my comfort zone and I made a decision to grow, okay? So right now, here tonight, you can start your intentional leadership journey by turning your cameras on. I don't care if you ain't got no makeup, turn your dang cameras on, okay? And be engaged on the call. Use the chat, okay? Read your books this week. Speak up on book club this week. Post in the team page. Engage, comment, add value. Y'all, this is what a leader does, okay? So you need to become the leader that your growth needs to become successful, all right? I also want to add that you do not want to get caught up in only doing personal growth, y'all, because that can become full of excuses and no action, okay? All right, so starting to basically build it first and then figure it out later. We learn as we earn, y'all, okay? Fearing what hasn't happened can hold you back in your leadership ability. So you need to move forward, drop excuses, and take action. Some good affirmations for this: I believe in myself and my leadership abilities. When I speak, people are drawn to me and they want to hear what I have to say. And I will lead with integrity and vision and change thousands of people's lives. Those were affirmations I had for so many years of my business and still do, still have them sticky note here. Okay, so these actions, these affirmations, and your willingness to learn and improve are going to be the keys to success in your business, okay? Jim Rohn said, I love quotes, y'all, but he said that leadership is your challenge to be something more than average, okay? Y'all, it is so easy to settle at average, but you want to have the courage and commitment to move forward into greatness, y'all. A book for this one, come on, y'all. 21 Irrefutable Laws by John Maxwell. Read it. I don't care if you don't understand it. Read it 10 times, honey. All right, y'all. So I get excited. Okay, number 5. Got so much to say, I got to talk. Okay, failure. This is a big one, y'all, for so many people. But what the heck are you afraid of, okay? You are basically saying to yourself that I have to, but I can't, over and over and over again, okay? It's an awful, relentless argument in your head, and you can't even move forward into the next step. And it doesn't even matter what it is, but your fear that it won't turn out, y'all, is what's holding you back. You need to feel the fear and do it anyway, okay? Now, the fear of failure prohibits achievements in all areas of your life, okay? You need to begin with awareness that you are stuck here by choice. There is nothing an upline, downline, sideline can do for you, okay? Or should do for you. You are choosing to be stuck there in any of these fears, truly, okay? And I want you to think to yourself tonight, is it serving me well, you know? And I believe that it can be, right? You have so much potential to add. So no, but I want y'all to listen to this next quote, okay? And I want you to think to yourself about how it makes you feel. Especially if this is a fear of yours, fear of failure. So Nikki Gemmell, she's an author, but she said that no one knows the cautiousness at the heart of your life, okay? Your adulthood has been a progressive retreat from curiosity and wonder, an endless series of delays and procrastinations. You wanted to be so much once, but life kept on getting in the way. You settled, shunned creativity, flight, risk, never had the courage to give a dream any dream a go. Woo, y'all, okay. So how does that make you feel? When I read that, I'm like, woo, convicted, powerful, right? And it's true. Do you have dissatisfaction and regrets? Do you want more out of life? Do you want to take more action and cannot? You need to fear regret more than failure, okay? Y'all, when I'm in any situation and I miss the opportunity to share about plexus, that is what hurts me. I fear regret way more than I fear failure, okay? Go check out one of the first videos I think I ever made in Pink Power about the man in Target. Oh gosh, every time it pops up. But I didn't want that regret, regardless of the outcome, and that was fear. I feared that regret more than failure, okay? So remember, y'all, the perception of what's possible is on the other side of fear. Good book, Failing Forward, Turning Mistakes into Stepping Stones for Success by John Maxwell. Okay, fear number 6, incompetent. You hear, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been involved in network. What? Marketing, you called it? I've never built a team or thought about becoming a leader. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, hoping they think I know what I'm doing. Okay, the truth is, y'all, you can do this. You are not a victim of any circumstance or excuse, and you can do it well, okay? Of course, at times we doubt ourselves, but y'all, isn't it more powerful to enjoy confidence, achievement, and the empowerment that come with well-developed competence, okay? The biggest thing to remember here is that setbacks are only devastating when one thinks they'll last forever. Yours won't. You'll learn as you earn. You'll face it till you make it, but it takes as much courage to have tried and failed as it does to have tried and succeeded, okay? So kind of tying it back into the fear of failure. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? Take action and your competence will build through experience. I promise you. Good book is Good Leaders Ask Great Questions by John Maxwell. Okay, next one, number 7, success. This is another big one, y'all, and I have seen it shatter dreams, okay? You're on your way, you've achieved many of your initial goals, you finally found the courage to set a really big goal, and you declare you're going to the top, okay? All you have to do is basically walk through the door to the next level of success, even run, but bam, you make another choice, okay? You choose to stop at the threshold, you turn to stone, frozen in time, and you miss your moment. Why? Well, there's several reasons for this. Fear of success, several reasons. Stumbling, maybe you're You fear stumbling into a new massive paycheck. You're fearful of high dollars, six-figure earner, and going back to what others might think. Or, two, you fear that seeing your goal in plain sight just might be too much to bear. So rather than creating a story of achievement, you make up one of failure. Or number three, you striving for perfection has created a sense of constant dissatisfaction. So you can't even appreciate the achievement. Or number four is one I think we probably see the most with fear of success, and that is that staying stuck has become a habit. And as uncomfortable and as frustrating as it is, it's more comfortable than facing your fears, taking action and growing, okay? Jim Rohn, love him, said that average people look for ways of getting away with it. Successful people look for ways of getting on with it, okay? Becoming successful and hitting your next goal doesn't mean that you have to change who you are. It doesn't mean you have to give up what you love, leave a job you might miss, or anything else you're thinking, y'all. Being successful means that you can be more, give more, love more, see more, hear more, talk more, do more. You can become more, y'all. Don't settle for average when you deserve and desire more. Dream and dream with your family, because on the other side of fear and success is freedom, y'all. Okay, book Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Number 8, compared to others. The thief of great joy, comparison, y'all. You're thinking, why are other leaders growing faster than me? What are they doing that I'm not? What am I doing wrong? Why is everyone going so fast or so much faster than me? What is going on here? And so on, okay? Listen, y'all, it's a good one. The more you are comparing yourself, the more frustrated you're probably becoming. Then doubt creeps in, and you might start blaming an upline, sideline, family, friend, and you might no longer be having fun. So if any of this sounds familiar, listen up, okay? Comparing has 3 effects: fear of comparing to others. Okay, it can either fire you up and excel you at a faster pace. It can either keep you maintaining a steady rhythm, or number 3, it can paralyze you into complete inaction, okay? So this fear of not measuring up can really hold you back, okay? I like to tell people to keep the focus on you, your team, and the dream, okay? Don't get lost in comparing, but rather enjoy the journey, discover your gifts, and begin to shine. Being an authentic you is so valuable, y'all, okay? We are fearfully and wonderfully made, friends, and we all have different strengths and weaknesses. And I would rely on God's opinion of you versus the opinions of others, okay? So you need to choose compliments over comparison, and you need to see how good you'll feel. You need to stop gossiping. You need to stop hating. You need to stop being unhappy about the success of others. You need to take action, and you need to start owning up and start being joyful. Start being genuinely happy for people, and start learning from their success. Y'all, get away from the negative behavior, and I promise you, it will move you forward 1,000%, okay? Book for that. Get Over Your Darn Self by Rami Newstach. Kind of goes over a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Number 9, disappointing family. Okay, y'all, you might have heard, I'm always in limbo. When I'm with my family, I'm thinking about my business. When I'm working my business, I feel guilty. I'm missing valuable time with my family. Or if I don't build this business or build it fast or do something, then I'll let my family down. I cannot think about making these sacrifices and I'm not having success to show for it. Whew, y'all, that is a mouthful, okay? But whether it's time spent with family, as in spouse, kids, relatives, or time spent with friends, I've heard women say that they just cannot make their family and friends envious or not provide their children with 100% around the clock care, okay? Friends, listen, you have value to add in the lives of others. You have inspiration to create, whether it's your family or whether it's your friends. Needing to see you working hard, making a difference in the lives of others, and pouring out blessings. Have no doubt that any of those, you are showing them empowerment, you're showing them a hard work ethic and a strong sense of self-worth, okay? All of which they might be lacking in themselves. John Maxwell says that The fulfillment of his purpose is still unfolding before him. His dreams, he says, are still getting clearer, but he still hasn't achieved all of them yet. But he continues to have a sense of anticipation and joy as he seeks to fulfill his purpose. Y'all, what is your purpose, friends? It is so important to communicate with your family and friends. Draw them into the dream, okay? Dream together. If you are not talking to them directly, do you just believe that you're living under the pressure to live up to a standard of success that maybe you placed on yourself? Or do they really think all that, okay? Maybe even an unsupportive husband, relatives, close friends. Y'all, listen, show them what can be done, okay? You can become an entrepreneur even without the support of your family. I mean, say it louder in the back, y'all, okay? That is an excuse. Communication is the key to personal and professional success. Many women and men fall into the trap of believing that they're not enough or doing enough for their family, which creates pressure and forms a lie in their mind. And believe me, y'all, okay, it projects that demeanor onto others. So if you don't believe in your own dreams of success and you aren't brave enough and bold enough to stand up for yourself and your business, why would they feel any different, okay? You need to show up with passion, vision, and belief, and you need to do it every single day because you are enough, okay? Book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. We're getting almost done here, y'all. Number 10, unequal to the task. That's our final fear. These worried thoughts about fears that are in our minds only lead to disappointment, which further reveal what's holding you back in your mindset, an overwhelming lack of belief in yourself, okay? So for some, that lack of belief can come out as, I am who I am, thus assuming that you're limited to something or that you can't do something because it's just not you, okay? So naturally, I'm going to tell you as we wrap up that to create success in your business, the single most important action you can take is to engage in personal and professional development while still taking action, okay? Monday, Thursday calls, events, participation in team pages and chats, and monthly IPA, getting on the phone, being coachable. It's how you'll get over your fears of being on calls, turning on your camera, speaking up, talking to strangers, making videos, walking on stage, etc. Listen, y'all, if you are a leader, these are 100% non-negotiables for successful leaders, okay? Working on you is the best investment that you will ever make. And that includes your dreams, goals, strengths, weaknesses, and your willingness to step into greatness and live your life to its full potential. So you need to ask yourself if you're living to your full potential, or are your thoughts spiraling around with all the past defeats and disappointments stuck, in one or some of these 10 fears. Good book is Switch on Your Brain by Dr. Carolyn Leaf, and What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter. So we hear 148,000 no's before we're 18 versus a few thousand yeses, okay? That's impactful in our growing years, y'all. Okay, so friends, the real change comes from making your goals and dreams a reality, okay? The actions that brought them to life, okay? When you make them a reality, it's those actions that are gonna do it. So you must learn a new way to think before you can master a new way to be. Stop the negative self-talk, bring on the soul talk, and master a new way to believe, okay? It takes 21 days to create a new habit and change your mind. And each morning, you're still gonna wake up and be faced with two decisions. Settle for the way things are, or choose to overcome fears and limiting belief and design the life you want to live. I wanna close this now, y'all, by just saying to you, I wanna share with you two powerful scenarios, okay? Scenario one, a mom says, I can't do it. I have 3 kids, a husband working full-time. I'm behind on bills and credit cards, working 50 plus hours a week. I need a second job and I'm so busy. It's just not realistic to work a Plexus business. Okay, scenario number 2, a mom says, I have to do it. I have 3 kids, a husband working full-time. I'm behind on bills and credit cards, working 50 plus hours a week. I'm busy and need a second job, but this is something I have to for myself and my family to do to get out of the situation. Y'all, do you see scenario number 1? She uses her circumstances as an excuse, but scenario number 2, she uses her circumstances as a reason, okay? Don't be number one, y'all. Get out of that mindset. Use your circumstances as a reason to drive you to do something to get you something different, okay? Henry Ford, he said it best, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So today I want to challenge y'all. Get out there, get out of your comfort zone. Great things do not happen there. And share boldly and confidently, y'all. We're offering hope, health, happiness, and we get to do this. That is rich. Friends, that is rich. That is freedom. So what are you looking at today? Is it red or is it blue? Because no matter what, you can recalibrate and remember that you lack no good thing. So friends, feel the fear and find the freedom. I want you to take action after our call, and I want you to recognize, create awareness in yourself, share with your leader some of your fears boldly and confidently, and then take massive action to break out of those, because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. All right, y'all. Woo, I think I said a lot. So good night, y'all. I will share the list of the books in the comments section. And thank you. Have a blessed evening.